Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Hello.
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 Man, I've had so many loading issues in the last 5 minutes. It's crazy.
What are you trying to load?
Foundry.
Like Foundry, my OBS, everything was breaking on me. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Lords of Light, episode 17.
Has it really been 17?
17. A couple more.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Okay.
Pretty good.
Exhausted.
Who wants to give me with the recap?
I'll do it.
You'll do it? Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. I have tunes. Wait! I'm tuning. I'm getting there. I'm activating them.
I'm pausing. I'm champing.
I'm hogging. Okay, there you go. Go right ahead, please.
Alright. Previously, on Lords of Light, the party found themselves face to face with a large construct creature. They got in position to assess the battlefield and begin their charge. After a harrowing battle where the beast was almost felled, a terrible realization overcame them as Cool made a astute observation that it would be unkillable due to one of its traits. A fight ensued, and Cool attempted, after managing to incapacitate it for a round, and giving the party an opportunity to get it low and weakened, found himself attempting to dispel this creature's foul magics that would keep it alive after its constitution and vigor had been depleted. But sadly, fate was not on our side, and he was not able to accomplish this. The creature returned to its senses, repositioned, and an onslaught of beams accosted the party. Seeing Coffee fall, and Boldrum, and Cool, and Moony, his friends laying before him, Little Flake, in danger, and Took and Holdan, at the brink of despair. With no ounce of magic available to help dispel this creature's lack of death, Holdan found himself having to put everything on the line. If magic was not the solution, then he would have to do it with brute force. Holdan raised his dire pick and charged the creature, attempting to smash it back into the ground from whence it came. Steel on steel clashed together, and through fate's fortune, Holdan was able to drive the creature to destruction. Upon the defeat of the creature, members of the party were slowly gotten up to recover, and the party decided to rest in this temple for a brief night of respite after multiple harrowing battles. Took, as curious as he is during his watch, decided to go reclaim an orb, something of a heart that was powering the creature. And while he was observing it, the powers of the orb activated, enveloping the party in a swirl of magic, shaking the foundation of the room, but seemingly repairing them, healing them, and reinvigorating them. The party awoke with new vigor and strength, and that is where we meet back up with them to continue their journey on the Lords of Light.
Alright, well done. Inspiration for you.
Yay!
Alrighty. Have you already concocted or deducted everything you needed for the long rest? Like rations and stuff?
Yep, did our rations, did our smithing kits.
Hey, any other recovery stuff we need to finish?
Is Mooney's tempered back up then with the smithing kit stuff?
Depends if he was able to get it to full AR. Did you get it to full AR?
We did everyone but Mooney because we didn't have enough charges.
Okay.
No, that's fine. Just making sure. What?
What? Not me.
How much were you missing? I could give you like 5 of my charges, which would be 10.
No. She's at 6 tempered charges. She's fine. Leave her alone.
Oh, okay, so your armor's not damaged. You're just okay.
Correct.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Duke and Boldrum and Holdan,
I'm
they
shiny.
got shredded. All right, then yeah.
I had a question though for you, Arcadum.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there any development in regards of the mod Jax combination because of Mooney's level up?
Soon to .jpeg.
.png, .gif. But also the biggest question: what is she? What'd she do?
Oh, you mean
We'll get to
Little
that.
Flake?
Yes,
Oh, you want to know what she does? Okay.
yes. She's all grown up.
Ah,
Gonna start stabbing people.
Poison meant especially for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Mhm.
She is a. Oh, I had it. She is a Moon Mad Paladin.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Paladin.
Wait, a paladin for Materia?
No,
Or... Alright, cool.
no, it's what? No. Yeah, Moon Mad.
Yeah, she's a little moon mad healer.
She is not that.
Oh,
No, she is not.
oh, then she's got the big damage stuff. Okay.
She is one stabby girl.
He's gonna
Boldrum
stab
will-
them with
I
extreme
mean, I
prejudice.
suppose she's also support too, because of just how Moon Mad works. But very cool, very good. Oh, it reminds me, I need to roll her HP. Not done that yet. Roll her HP real
So,
quick.
and to verify from my notes, she is a paladin of glory or someone else?
She is a standard paladin of the palladic orders of Sapphira, specifically the penance. She is not following a particular deity, because glory exists
Doesn't know what that
only.
is.
Glory only exists inside of Took's head. So whoever the fuck that is, as far as she's concerned, and as a kind is a rock, and you use rocks and slings, and you build houses with them. You don't worship. That's weird.
I can show her the might of the dark sun.
I can show her the might of the mines.
Those dwarves are racist. She does not want to be a racist.
Yeah.
Who is the
Very
mining
well.
god?
You know, as far as I know, orcs have been the most racist people that I've come across.
Little Flake doesn't believe you.
You know
It's
who's
okay.
not
She's
racist?
young and inexperienced.
You wanna know who's not racist?
Little Flake
Holds
also
up, Holdan.
Little Flake also
Gesture.
feels like that you were just ageist against her.
Yes.
That did just happen. I mean, look, he calls him boy.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
No, he's proven himself. He's blooded.
Yeah, but you used to call him boy.
But
Used
he's
to.
been blooded.
I've witnessed him be blooded now.
Mooney's
Any-
still confused with the fact he's supposed to be 38, which means he's dead in 2 years.
Like, oh man, he's almost dead. That's crazy.
Can you talk about what a Moon Mad Paladin does? I'm not familiar.
Okay, so her build is essentially, here, I'll walk you through it. Other than being a 7th level spellcaster.
Oh,
There we go.
7.
Yeah, she's 7th.
Yay.
So what she does is, other than being a base paladin, which she is the, she's the shooty one. Penance of Spirit, I think. Penance
Yo.
That mind was speech preacher's
yeah,
fire.
there you go. Yeah. Penance of mind. Yeah. Excuse me. She is penance of mind, which means
What does that mean?
So that means she can use divine smite on leveled spells that she hard casts. So that means whenever she uses a spell that targets somebody, she can add her divine smite damage to it. As a part of her Moon Mad effects, she has Sub-Roll Adept Insight, so she can knows when people are lying.
Mm-hmm.
She has Shadow Threads, which is where her support aspect comes in. It states that at the start of her turn, she must choose an ally within 20 feet and a roll type. Roll types are attack, damage, saving throws, and skill checks. The ally selected gains advantage to these rolls, and the Moon Mad gains disadvantage to all these rolls. There are no allies within 20 feet, the effect does not trigger, and it lasts for 1 round. So every round, she gets to choose one of you to gain a benefit of advantage to any of those checks, and she gains disadvantage to the rest of them. Her next effect is Terrible Burden, which is as a bonus action, she can select an enemy within 20 feet. That enemy takes 2d10 psychic damage whenever they would be dealt damage. However, the Moon Mad takes half of any of that damage that the target receives, and the damage is done respective to its type. Then finally, she has Mnemonic Throttle, which is whenever an enemy is defeated or killed by psychic damage, you are healed for your total character level. So whenever a creature would die, or be defeated, so it's both, she can trigger both on a single creature, by psychic damage, e.g. the extra damage that she does, she heals equal to her total character.
Does the psychic damage have to be from her or any?
No, it's psychic damage.
Or by
period.
any.
It's
Okay.
any psychic, like Zool's lance that Cool's lance that he used is psychic damage, right? So if he kills something with that, then she heals from it. And that's
She can combo with her uncle.
That's a whenever an enemy is defeated or killed by psychic damage on the battlefield, so she just has to see them.
Nice.
Well, that's pretty good.
Boldrum will address the party. I'd just like to take this moment to thank you all for your successful endeavor in this expedition. I am glad that you are here with me and that we have done this mission for both glory and Lord Astaroth. It is thanks to your combined efforts as a team that we had the strength to persevere. And thanks to the Dark Sun.
Oh, maybe my elbow too.
I think it's more us. I mean, we've been through some pretty heavy shit.
Back. Give me a high five.
Fringes.
Clap. Yeah. So, whoa. Hey, kid, you look all grown up.
Yeah, I feel
Pretty
pretty
shiny
good.
now.
I feel like I've suddenly gained more importance.
Good. It'll be useful for what is to come.
I think I'm radio edit.
She'll give her some high five or some thumbs up. Good job. You've been doing great. Keep it up.
Smiles.
All right.
Gets back in line.
With that, is everybody ready to investigate this place and finish what we are here to do?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me look at something. Pad. Looks up. How's the moon look?
Oh no.
Oh, she's doing it again, isn't she?
Alright, as you look up, make me a wisdom saving throw there, Moody.
When will you learn?
Is this at advantage or just normal?
A normal wisdom saving throw.
Oops, sorry, let me reveal. It's a 16.
Little Flake, give her advantage.
You start to feel it, Mr. Krabs.
Oh! Art
it's
thou
still the
feeling
same.
it now, Mrs. Orc?
Look, what do you like? Woo types figure that out, Alright, we got a hat.
Hat.
Oh yes, to investigate that moonlight.
Oh yes, to do that.
Hey, Coffee. Since I can't exactly fly, would you be able to go there and see what's going on with that light?
We have a telescope with Holdan.
Oh,
Please
that's
don't
true.
Telescope.
Blind yourselves.
Can I borrow that for a second, Holdan?
I mean, I don't. What's a telescope? I have
The,
this thing.
The spyglass, yes.
The spyglass, whatever.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm here. What I miss?
Nothing much.
Your goddaughter became a moon mad orc and a paladin. I don't say in character, but that's what happened.
Oh, not a warlock. Fuck.
No,
I'm
but
trained in perception. I give you an advantage, Took.
Oh, okay.
Where is the moon opening?
Okay, with that Arcana check, and as everybody's kind of taken the old gander, you will see that the path opens up further towards the north. It continues, rising up on its ramp, stone slabs being illuminated by the moonlight of the ceiling. The waxing and waning of the moonlight on the ceiling seems to follow a particular pattern, growing more and more intense. Before finally, in the distance, you can see a large door, heavily muraled in the satrapy's heraldry.
Do we still want me to go and investigate that up above, or do we wish to progress forward?
To go investigate the thing up.
Well, we'll go towards that door together, but I don't know if you should go towards that big moon in the sky.
Oh, why not?
Well, it has odd effects on Moony. I don't know what it might do to her, given her foreigner
Because they're both blue.
birth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You think
When
it
we'll
affects
stand
blue
next to
people?
together, moonskin orc. Somewhat protectively. So that she
Well,
also doesn't look the moon and go crazy.
A little flake will pull her hood over her head a little bit more.
Hey, good job. She'll adjust it.
Well, I'm looking at the light and it doesn't really affect me. So I'm guessing it's only for the moonskin orc.
God, I had a really bad thing I wanted to say there. Fuck, dude. Ugh.
Well,
Foolishness.
if you wish to investigate it, you may.
I don't need permission. I was requested.
I just do not wish for you to come to harm.
You have served with me for how long? When have you known me to be reckless?
Never.
Moony keeps her mouth shut.
Okay.
Jack's howling in the background? What the fluff?
Yeah, you've been pretty reckless
So sorry. I thought I heard that.
a couple of times. Sorry, continue. I'm sorry.
I will willingly ignore those times.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. The blind look of love.
Ew!
Slowly.
I
Hey,
trust
what are we
you.
doing? Do you want me to
I
have
mean,
to
there was
stay
that
here?
one time you flew in front of Chandis and all his friends, and they started attacking you so that you could stop
What?
them from killing me. That was pretty reckless. I would have been fine.
And yeah, I bet it would have been fine.
There's also that one time when you kissed them. What?
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 What? My ribs, they hurt just thinking about it. Thanks, boss. Alright, so.
I'm not that short.
to- Mm,
I mean, you're pretty short.
Who says this?
He's got a
You're
really
quite
big dick, so.
Pay no attention to the man
Vert-
behind the curtain.
vertically
pay no attention to
challenged.
the man behind the curtain.
I'm sorry. Continue.
My intention is to take out fluff. Where is it? I have I still have the old cookbook that was taken from the tram, and I was hoping to utilize well, kind of makeshift a script a scribe kit, so that way if I find anything up there like weird symbols, I can jot it down for further arcane study. Would that be okay?
if you wish.
Or would that be... That's an Arcadum question.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's fine.
Okay, how high am I needing to fly?
It's 60 feet up to the ceiling.
Copy that. Alright, go with 55.
She has gear that she brought with her.
Yep.
That was packed by her parents.
Wait, she was an orphan.
Well, her chief. Is what
Okay, okay.
Like,
Oh, big onion.
like,
Big onion.
yes,
Forward.
her actual parents are dead, but her
Mhm.
her dad.
Okay, so she's got some gear.
yeah,
Pseudo
she
parents.
she had gear that was ephemeral until her class was chosen.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
forward.
big onion pick good.
Mhm.
Moony will call out, "Hey, what are we doing? I'm getting restless."
I mean,
Well, Coffee's
looking at that
investigating the moon.
Arcana check or investigation check, whichever one you want to use.
She'll sit down with Jackson, wait,
One is higher. I'll just use
and play a game with Hillflake. A quiet game, though.
Good. I was about to say how loud what kind of game we talking? Because I'm about to start screaming. I'm gonna scream in joy. Okay. Coffee, as you investigate the etchings on the ceiling, you can see that there are three things that stand out. First, there is a permeable, almost glass-like layering on the stone above that has been painstakingly and with the utmost care attached to the natural grooves of the cavern, which have been smoothed out in order to ensure that there is a balance and flat plane of glass, or at least in a material that appears to be glass-like. Second is that the etchings of magic can be seen very softly placed, as if they were placed, removed, and then placed again, so that the staining of magic would stay and would be able to last a particularly long time. And the third thing is that they themselves are not inherently magical, but rather they are a filigree for which magic is pulsed through, leading you to believe that the source of the magic that fuels the strange light is coming from the north, through the precarious-looking door.
What do you see?
Bold, careful work. I will have to try to translate what I can, but they do appear to be more design than language. Interesting. Well, this is gonna make Took stay, that's for sure. I might even make Cool stay as well.
Took. In the meantime, shall we investigate the remains of that construct?
Yeah.
Alright, Arcana checks and survival checks.
Do you want to give me advantage or do you want advantage, Taz?
Uh,
I have a
I'll-
+4 to Arcana and a +6 to Survival.
then I'll do Arcana. You do Survival, I guess.
Alright,
Actually-
would we be able to aid each other in those two different checks, Arcadum?
You can aid each other, but you can't, you can't aid somebody and also make the check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well then I will aid you in the Arcana check.
Okay. And I'll aid you into survival.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can't?
No, if
No,
you're
you
already
just-
making a check, you can't aid somebody else's check.
Oh, okay.
Coffee
Yeah.
aids him on Arcana, and then you survive.
No. That won't work either. Just
Hmm. It's unfortunate.
Hmm.
And
All
now
right.
for survival.
Oh, hold on. I have to change out talkies. Escape guy here.
What did you see, Kapheira?
There appears to be the strange etchings were put in with utmost care. There appears to be a glass-like layer that is painstakingly installed. Whatever is fueling it is certainly coming from the north.
Very well. Good work. We will go over there as soon as we're done investigating this construct. Could you help them out in looking it over? You are better at these magic things than most.
All right. As Took goes over the corpse of the construct, investigating its inner workings, he is able to come up with something that kind of stands out. While the rest of the construct can be easily denoted as for protection or energy displacement or weapons for harm, there is one piece of the construct that does not have a straightforward use. In the rest of the construct's right arm, you will see that there is, well, it looks like a key attached to the creature's inner workings.
Well, this is curious. And I'll get that key out. This is... some sort of key? I'm not entirely sure what it is.
well, if it's a key, maybe it opens the door that it came through.
Ah,
Which
that
would
is...
make sense.
That's a good
Or the
question.
one that lets us back out.
Good observation. Yes.
It's true. The door that we left is sealed behind us. Perhaps it may open that or the one ahead.
Let's just hope it's not too cumbersome.
Alright then. Oh, right. Probably best if I take some sort of a thing for proof other than this key.
Yes.
Take the
Is there
head.
anything you can salvage from this creature?
That is actually quite curious. Is there even a head? It seemed
Yeah,
to be more
I'll-
energy based.
I'll take
It looks like a crystal head to me.
I guess I could always...
It does not have a discernible head.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Perhaps a
I guess I
sample
could
of its-
take one of its arm. Yeah.
Give me its arm cannon, Arcadum.
No.
I want the
Well-
railgun.
The railgun.
Is the arm salvageable? I say.
Let me see.
You could give a piece of its shoulder to them as proof. Like a pseudo Boldrum.
Is Took able to take the arm?
This is
Not with the rolls you made.
Can't exactly take this arm off.
Well, maybe if you hadn't dropped the core, we could have used that.
That would
I think.
most likely resurrect it. What?
I mean, it seemed like it got rid of. But never mind.
I mean, do you think me and Moony could cleave through it with some stone cutting tools, or do you think it's too hard?
I
Oh,
would recommend evaluating the metal and looking at the seams for it first, dear. Don't want to hand over damaged goods.
well, it does seem similar to to the metal we found on the body of that creature from the egg thing that came from the sky egg. You've worked with this before, right? What insights would you be able to glean off of?
I don't know. What kind of check could I use?
Wait, an egg fell from
Alien
from the
metals.
sky?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
a giant metal
And there
egg.
was this creature in the sky egg.
Yes, akin to a falling
And then we-
star.
We took some weird spears off of it that had these like long canisters and stuff. And
Wait, is it a falling star or an egg? I'm confused.
I mean, I think it was a star. They think it's an egg.
I mean, it was shaped like an egg. It wasn't shaped like a star. Stars are pointy.
I don't know. They're just bright and twinkly in the sky. The sky is vast and scary.
Is there a smithing or stonecutter's check I can make to discern anything to remove?
No.
Oh, I forgot. I still have a 19 on my. Oh no, wait, I haven't. Oh, I didn't. It's a new. Wait,
It's a new day.
would I have to
Long rested,
re-roll the
so-
Eureka's?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just do that now.
But hey, you might get a better number.
That's true.
And that might help you tell me how to do this.
All right, go and roll 'em.
Oh, 18.
Oh, 18. Oh.
I mean, you could fix that Arcana check.
Wait, is it too late to do it? Because it's. Is it too late to actually do that? Because I feel like there's too much time has passed.
I can
I'm-
also try.
I'm
to
thinking.
Mhm.
Then also, it's only one good roll that I see there. So I might be better to save it first.
I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah.
What would you like me to roll to see what I could do to aid them?
I think you would have to
I
make.
mean, if
your
we
own
need to rip it
Arcana
off, I
check.
could do that.
Yes, I thought that might be the case, but I wanted to ask Arcadum in case he wanted me to roll something else, or with any of the other additions, because I'm from across the sea, and Majital kind of, likes golems.
But I mean, what do you want to roll?
Was asking what you would recommend because I agree with Kate. Arcana looks like it might be the best check, but I don't know if that's what you would like me to roll or if you wanted me to roll something else.
You can roll Arcana.
Gotcha. Normal?
Yeah.
Copy.
That reveals nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Hope we can just hack its arm off then.
Well, we can always come back to this later. There's more to adventure forth in.
True, and that. I mean, we've already belted a
Actually,
little bit. I don't think
Holdan will like
anything
lift
would be-
its arm up a bit. How heavy does this arm feel?
150 pounds.
Alright, so he's gonna. Okay, yeah, no, maybe
So-
we should come back to this
It's a
later.
fucking golem. Big.
Yeah.
We'd
Heavy.
brother would be far too heavy for us. Even if we put on jacks, he would be slowed.
We'd
Oh,
be
hey,
fine,
Coffee.
but we can't. If there's more stuff up ahead, we definitely won't be able to carry it. It's kind of like with the thing with the boat. Where, like, we could carry
Yes,
it,
brother.
but then we'd be slow, and then it'd be annoying,
Find
and then if
anything
we had
out
to
about
fight
the
stuff,
boat?
They found that there was a key in one
Those
of the
Metharians better not have
items.
done anything to Moony's boat.
Extracting it will prove to be a bit reckless. Might be a bit damaging if we just extract it with brute force.
Sorry, extract what? I couldn't hear you.
They were able to find a key in the construct, apparently in the arm.
A key.
Uncertain of how. They are uncertain of how to extract it at the moment. because, well, we wouldn't want it damaged. Otherwise, we may not be able to leave.
She'll put her stabbing hand away. Look across. How does it actually look now that it's quote unquote dead?
Like a pile of fancy metal.
Doesn't have any glowing blue stuff in it anymore.
I mean, a little bit like left over, but no, nothing fresh or pulsing or anything.
Apologies. Apparently, Toot got the key. We're looking into extracting additional items. That's on me.
Oh. Oh, she'll
I
look
think
at
Boldrum
him.
wanted its arm to like prove we beat it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be useful, but we don't need it.
We can get it on the way back.
I guess I could carry it.
I'm
It would
afraid it would be far too heavy.
it would slow our return back, and I don't think that'd be wise.
Well, you think I can't carry it? She'll stand up. I feel very refreshed, thank you very much. She'll step out tentatively, go to look up. Oh, nope. Stomp
Look
over.
at the light.
As you get closer. Wolflake will follow, keeping her hood down.
Well, what you think, kid? It was powered by the moon. Kind of different, right?
It's big.
Yeah. She'll prod it. You know, like how you use like a stick to prod it, like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
She'll prod it with like the base of her giant pike, and look at Cool. They were saying something about like taking it apart. What you think?
I mean, you could hack off one of its fingers if the arm is too heavy.
That is true.
She'll narrow her eyes at it. Could I do like a marshal for what it like? Obviously, its power source is gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of like anything on it that could be used as a weapon, can I marshal for that?
We did see it shoot.
Oh, well, yeah, but that doesn't. She's no concept of what a gun is.
But it needs a battery for that.
What about a stick?
I mean, technically, any piece of it could be used as a weapon. You can melt it down as metal, right?
No, not quite like that. I mean, like its big laser gun, right? That she saw take out a bunch of trees and took her out and all that shit. Excuse me. Is that like its arm, like they were talking about? Is that something else?
That's its arm. Yeah.
Is it the right arm, the left arm, both arms?
It's the right arm.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't Kamehameha wave? Damn.
She'll stare at. Is it kind of like the picture where it's actually it was attached by like electricity, or is all the metal attached?
It's all the metal is attached.
Oh, okay. She'll size it up. What could I roll to figure out how to actually like cleave it in two without doing terrible damage to it? Okay.
Survival is what you roll to.
A 7. Well, I don't know if I can really break that apart without ruining it.
Well, then let's just leave it here, and we can come back for it later. Or.
But you know, I do feel like all that moon energy it had, like I can blow through walls and stuff. Well, y'all said we found a key. Maybe we should figure that out first. I don't think this is going anywhere.
I agree.
So where are we going? Because I keep wanting to look up. You should keep me moving, otherwise I'm going to look up and probably punch one of you.
He points north into the above us.
Okay. She will soldier walk forward so she doesn't look up. Come on, kid, let's go.
Everyone gather up. We're moving on.
Okay.
I gotta do one thing. I gotta roll this.
Does she have 95 HP?
He does.
Juice.
Damn. What you think?
He is
She's catching up.
He is a moon mad. Have high HP. One more thing I have to do, and then we're good. Sure, she's proper set up. Okay.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna fight anytime soon, right? Right?
Goes to look at the moon. Wait, no! Nope, straight ahead.
All right.
Yes.
All right, I'm good.
Always forward. I'll look up for you. Pretty.
It's really pretty.
You can't move him.
Jax will nod, as if understanding.
Sagely.
Jax will then say, bark. Wolf bark, bark wolf. Bark rough, bark. Bark wolf bark, hiss. Bark. He'll then sniff in your pockets.
You dang well know I have at least one thing for you.
Right, he's tonguing around in there. Yeah.
Stop
yeah.
it. Come here. Hold on.
Give it to me.
Sit.
Jax bounces on his head.
That is actually quite perfect. All right, let's see if he can still catch it. She'll toss it.
All right, his neck will suddenly extend out as he bites down. Oh.
You haven't learned your languages yet, but you still have the capacity to stretch and grab. Fascinating.
His eyes will suddenly kind of change and he'll look over. Bark.
What is it?
And then he'll run over here.
Yeah,
That's a wall. Wait, maybe he can sniff out the good ores. Wait a minute.
Oh, hey, buddy.
He grabs Holden and starts shaking him around.
Alright. Oh no, not this again!
Brother, shake.
This is like what the horse did to me!
Brother, shake.
Okay. Jax is ready.
Oh, I'm not as exhausted as when the horseman did that to me.
Let us venture forth.
I don't know why I made gorilla noises when I did that. That's not what I intended. I was trying to make dog noises.
Return to monkey.
I just returned to monkey right
because
there.
everything is monkey.
Alright, that's enough of that. Shutting that down right now.
Gets water gun. Nope.
Reminds me of those Yetis.
Do you remember the Yetis? Oh my god!
You know, they did tell us we'd find some pickle dickle down here, and I haven't seen any dickles nor pickles.
Oh, I thought it was the Dukaka.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, was it the
peacock?
horn, the pickle
No.
dickle?
It was the shikaka, you know, the white bat.
Wasn't it a peacock?
Oh.
Listening to people trying to translate and decipher the mutterings of random Yetis is funny to me. Like, do you think this is the Dukaka that they spoke of? Perhaps it is the pickled dickle.
I am
Classic.
just going to read and tether myself.
Dukaka, pickle, dickle, kaka, pickle, dickle.
Wasn't the horn the pickle dickle?
All right, here we go. Time to do some cool shit.
Oh, what am I doing?
God.
Every time now. Every time.
Oh, let me know when I feel empowered.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Yep.
Milks it.
I'm just sorry. For some reason, my brain went like, cool just evaporates with the power, and then Cape has to make his third warlock.
I'll
His
fucking
third
do it. Watch
green
it.
skin warlock.
You'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
I will play this warlock until the end. Damn it.
Okay. Is this the thing? Let me listen to it. Make sure this is right. Yeah. And here we go. Let me know when you're loaded. This is a hell of a map, so.
Loaded.
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 Ooh,
Zoomed in, so I
cherry
don't see anything yet.
trees. Oh, they're so pretty. Moony will remark in character. Wow.
Wow!
Those trees are pink.
The trees in Sullivan were better. Pouts.
They were all dead, you weirdo.
No, the dark sun made them grow.
Wait, I thought there weren't any trees.
Moody looks around.
I don't remember.
It's just so funny. Man. The trees, dwarf trees better. All right. Is everyone loaded in?
I'm loaded.
Yep.
in.
Where's Took? Oh, he's right there. Let me move this. Okay. Perception checks. Everyone.
Oh, let me roll for
This is
The
a basic
pup.
check.
Jax does some
Nothing.
sniffing.
Nothing
Of
escapes
treats.
my keen eyes.
What do your
about
orc
little
eyes see,
Flake's
fool?
keen eyes?
No choice but to unlock the power of the sun.
Please don't do that.
The dark sun.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so couple of things that you notice as soon as you come into this place. First, the energy of the ceiling seems to pulse and emanate directly from the center of this place. It will also seem that even though this place is underground, you will see that pools of water radiate with starlight. A moat surrounds it. Within it, you can see equal signs of both the sigils of the dwarves and the sigils of something else. Another race, perhaps.
Oh,
Definitely another language.
this is
Can I
for
read
me to
these
see what
runes?
she does.
Or sigils?
Look, it's even stronger in here. We should go together. It's pulling. She'll just point straight ahead. It's pulling from there.
Mooney, just
Of
put the
course.
blindfold on.
No, it's too pretty. I don't want. Come on, let's go. I don't want to stand around.
No,
Can I-
we go
Can I
together.
read the sigils, Arcadum?
Would you-
Or do I need? Well,
Would you like me to move the party as a group?
Oh yes,
Yes.
please.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just go into the room.
No, okay.
You can leave
Yoink.
me behind.
Yes, put me in the middle. I'm very in the middle. I'm very important. Yes. Everyone, hold my hand.
All right. As the party moves closer into the room, you will see written on the stonework, Zool. May the depths never forget the binding of sun and moon.
Wow.
interesting.
What's it say?
May the depths never forget the binding of the sun and moon. Good poem. Don't know what it means.
I mean,
Did
kind
it
of
mean-
weird. The sun and moon are in different places. They can't be binded.
Well, they're not always in different places.
It sounds religious.
Right.
Looks.
I feel like the dark sun has purpose here, but I don't know about this moon.
Is there a dark moon or a
Okay.
bright
Yeah, I was going
moon?
to say, do you think this is the dark moon?
I'm
Oh,
not.
no.
I think we're thinking
Not
the same
everything's
thing.
about the, and he'll do in quotations, black sun.
I like when you do that. Cool. Hey,
You don't even know what that is.
She pokes Duke.
Yeah.
It seems religious. Could you I don't know, do some praying stuff, some paladin stuff?
Some
Pray? You want me to pray?
I don't know.
I don't really know much about religion and stuff. like that.
Well, I figured you knew more than I did. Looks at the other Moonskin. Well, I guess maybe we could pray it affects us the most. I don't really. Goes, wait, nope, I'm not looking up.
I mean, maybe Cooper Call would know.
Oh, yeah, ask him.
Hey, Cooper Call. Hello.
Jesus Christ, dude! You gave me like 3 seconds to get into the game.
It's me every time.
Hey, hello, hey, Jesus.
Hello.
Hoax deity in the sky. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing.
Y'all need to have some freaking respect for your deities, man.
Anyway.
Calm down.
Cup will respond. What do you want?
They believe the scripture that it says it's some
This
sort of
does
a
not
religious
appear
thing.
to be Glory's mission for you.
Guess not.
Why have you deterred from the holy path?
Well, I mean, we found a lost, well, maybe not lost, but a dwarf society that appeared to be very strong, and they could become very strong allies against the demons. That, and if we would
Cup
have
will start
left them
pecking
there.
Took's head.
Well, that didn't work. Go
Can I make a history check?
stairs.
Sure. Well.
All right. From Sullivan's library specifically.
Sure.
All right. Get Surge of Success advantage. 20 total.
Just don't think you know.
That's fine.
No, I have to go with my gut here. Say that you don't know what this place is, or even what it truly represents. Zool will, or excuse me, well, comprehend language doesn't do that. Well, does anyone here speak Elvish?
He reads any language.
Yeah, comprehend language does not reveal what the language is that you are reading. It magically lets you understand it. Does anyone here actually speak Elvish?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Can you describe the statue?
Then continue. Sure. So what you see before you is not a moth, but rather it is an elvish maiden offering a bowl. What is interesting to denote is that the bowl seems to contain within it the symbols, the runes of dwarves associated in lines of peace and plenty.
Hey, Boldrum.
Yes, Moony.
Why did the Dwargar send us to an elf city that's underground? I'm confused.
Well, Moony, the library didn't speak anything about what there was actually here. It's just, the first thing they found, and it had a locked door. And they thought with this hammer horn we had that it would open it. So really, they don't know what's in here, as far as I know.
Wait, we didn't even use the horn to get in here.
No, it was just opened by that unicorn that was corrupted. No, unicorns are magical. Mooney wouldn't know about it from the animals.
Oh, the horse, the horn horse.
Yeah, this looks it's coming together. All the trees, the flowers, the gardens. That's all like elfy, right? I ain't never been in an elf city, but this seems really elfy.
Yeah, that's an iron knock, all right.
What's that?
An elf.
Oh. Look, there's symbols in that bowl too. I don't know what they say though. I just know I want to touch it.
Hmm.
In fact,
Looks
I
like,
want to just take a bath in that whole thing. It's kind of crazy.
It's strange. It's runes for peace and plenty. I don't know why it would be on an elven statue.
I mean, maybe this is where dwarves and elves traded.
Underground?
I mean,
I don't know. It makes more
They seem
sense
to-
than anything else.
I mean, dwarves
It
like
does
to be
make sense.
underground. I mean, you say that like it's out of the ordinary.
Not elves,
Oh.
brother. They like to live in
Oh.
trees and
Hey,
forests.
hey,
There
she'll
are
hop-
trees under here.
Wait,
There,
wait,
look
wait,
at that. There's a
wait,
tree.
wait. I got an idea. All right, so we got this horn, right? That opens doors and all that stuff.
Hey,
I think there's another path that leads up to the surface, which is probably what the elves used. I think Cool's right. This is like
okay.
she'll flail her arms at like a meeting place.
All right.
Look, I really want to look around, but somebody should come
Sure.
with us in case I go crazy.
Yeah, so I want to look around to see if there's any demonic presence here.
Moody, I think that time is come and past.
Oh, well, okay, if you think it's okay for me to go by myself, then. She'll immediately
Hold on.
take off.
Hold on, wait.
Oh! What?
Moony, I really don't think you should go alone.
Yeah, I
This-
probably shouldn't
this-
either.
This
She'll
moonlight
hold
thing-
out the edge of her pike for him to grab to hop on.
Oh,
Come
he
on, let's
grabbed
go.
it.
Is that a broken elf?
Looks like it.
Oh.
Winnie will take off and do her general perimeter Arcadum when you're ready. When the group's ready.
Okay.
Are these trees organic?
And I'm sure there's no like demon stuff happening here, but
The trees
Took
are
would
real.
still.
The
Oh,
tre-
sorry.
The trees are real. Yes, they are growing. They are untended, however. So they've kind of grown erratically.
Do I sense any magic or anything in them that might
Abso-fucking-lutely.
be Copy.
All right.
You
Who's
think
going?
that? You go ahead.
Who's going? Who's doing what?
Took is going to see if he can detect any demonic activity here.
Okay. You detect none.
Brother, do you want to drink the water?
Not particularly. Why?
Just curious.
Is this stagnant water or flowing water, Arcadum?
Well, I mean, it's not flowing. No.
Okay, so yeah,
Hmm.
don't that's
Never
stagnant
mind.
water. Don't drink that.
Looked like
It
a
is
fountain.
shiny.
More like a water bowl to me.
Oh wait, maybe you're supposed to take the water and put it into the bowl with the rune. When we did that at the entrance, things lit up.
Sure, go for it.
I can't
Well-
reach that far.
Fine, I'll do it. All right, so I'll come over here.
You're
I'll
tall and have long arms.
cup some water in my hand and I'll pour it into the basin where the runes are.
As you do so, you will see that slowly the bowl begins to light, and the water disappears.
Hey, where'd it go?
The water in the bowl, that is.
Well,
Oh, maybe it's thirsty.
okay.
Give it some more.
Oh, okay. I need something better than my hands. Anybody got a cup or something?
No, that he's with Took.
Don't stop.
No, like a cup you drink from, not the bird.
Okay, well that happens. You guys are going here, right?
Yeah, perimeter checks.
Tell
When
me
he's
where
off-
you're
I have
So,
something in my camping kit.
Just point where you're going.
General. Oops, let me zoom out. General circle. She's gonna go around the whole area.
As you get up here, you can see more and more elven statues offering and receiving. And when you get to the center, you will see a mosaic on the ground. It is not of moths. What you will see instead is what appears to be elves and dwarves shaking hands, holding peace. And there is a symbol of a sun and moon intertwined within the mosaic.
What, is it in color?
Kind of. It's in blues and whites and purples and grays.
What is the color of the sun and the color of the moon?
The color of the moon is a kind of a bright blue, and the sun is black and gray.
Moony will point it out. Oh, Took. That's real pretty, look.
Oh. Huh.
Look, I don't really know anything about elf history, but, I do think Cool's right. And I think this was a Dwargar place. Look, it's a dark sun. You know what Boldrum keeps going on about.
Oh. So, wait. Doesn't that mean the Dwargars and elves were once allies?
That's what it looks like. You know anything about, like, moon elves?
I've never heard of that, no.
You know, you told me something crazy once that orcs came from demons. What if orcs came from elves?
Well, I mean, orcs did come from elves. I didn't say orcs came from demons. I just said our bodies adapted to resist more of the demon's corruption. As such, our bodies, changed into what we are today.
Moony slow blinks. Right, well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna pull out a pot from the camping kit and start pouring water into the basin with it.
okay, it disappears.
You think there's
keeps
more of those?
disappearing,
Do we
it
have to
doesn't-
do, like, more than one?
Maybe.
I don't think you're going to be able to fill it. I think there's more to this place we must discover.
Probably. Is there any of these other statues? Maybe we gotta fill up the basin in a certain order?
I don't know. It looks like there's a broken statue or something over there, so that might be tough.
Well, let's regroup with the others. We shouldn't leave them alone for too long.
I'm gonna go look at the broken statue.
Look, there's a bowl right there next to it.
It's holding the bowl right there.
As you
never
get
mind,
closer,
sorry.
you can see that this statue is not of an elf, but of a dwarf, holding a bowl bearing the markings of the elvish runes for peace and plenty.
Interesting.
This one says peace and plenty.
That doesn't look like any dwarvish I know.
It's elvish.
Why would a dwarf be holding elvish runes?
Why would an elf and a dwarf be holding hands? Who knows? Like I said,
I mean,
there's probably
Boldrum
some
said
kind
the
of
elf was
trading
holding a
hub.
dwarven one.
I'd be surprised if it was a trading hub.
Why would that surprise you?
Said it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
They're both stubborn, long-lived. Of course they'll trade with each other. After all, the rest of the competition will die out sooner or later. Unless they are also fellow long-lived individuals, of which in Corvinus I can only think of two. Humans and orcs have a younger lifespan, if it's not too clinical to say.
tell that to my
Granted, I
dad.
believe, yes, granted, if I believe your father, that's entirely not true. They live as long as elves, if not longer.
Something's not true about his dad, alright?
Mm-hmm.
That hand harlot!
I knew it. There it is.
That
I was
fucking
waiting.
Jezebel,
Somebody was gonna say it.
I was gonna.
Oh my God.
that home wrecker.
Yes, the married one is the home wrecker.
Yes.
Rolls eyes. Okay.
You liar.
I
Gaslighter.
Yeah, little Raina thought she was getting another dad, and
Yeah.
Zul just abandoned her.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's making up for it. Cool's being a good uncle to little Flake.
I was the one that lied. Okay.
It was
sure.
me, Barry.
You think if we
Anyway,
lick that up, you could put some water in it?
Further up here,
Does he catch up to us, or have
he
we
does.
moved at this
He
point?
does. He does.
Boldrum, check it out. Look, I think it's your dark son.
Oh,
You do, in fact,
I'm interested.
recognize the symbol of the dark sun within the mural. Although, in this case, it is presented as if it is a part of something else.
That's so strange. I wonder what it could be. What is the stone smithing kit? Not smithing, but stoneworking kit. Tell me more.
Stonecutters.
Stonecutters.
Well, since you weren't able to actually say what it was, I'm just kidding. Sure, we can roll that.
Yeah, that was the 20.
Oh, I thought you were doing history.
No, that was the stonecutters.
Oh, well then that's... Okay, then you find that out instead.
Sure, thumbs up.
When he smacks her lips, like, hey, your dark son, he's like the god of dwarves, right?
Yes, Lord Astaroth, the
Damn it.
Dark Sun.
Who's the
He starts
god
to
of the
pontificate.
elves?
Elves? I don't know of any elven god. That's probably something Coffee would know, but I don't.
Obnoxiously, makes mouth noises. If I was a betting orc, I think that's who that moon belongs to.
But why?
I mean, they're obviously in some sort of alliance.
You know, I've seen crazier things. I think you might be onto something.
Come on, let's keep going up. Let's see what else we gonna see. You coming with us, Boldrum?
Yes.
Oh, let's go up. Come on. Can you make the jump? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Is this anything special, Arcadum? This one? This giant moth? Oh.
Hello?
Keep jabbing the bear.
Give me
son.
2
You're
seconds.
gonna get bit.
Fuck. Real. Hey, Cup. Hello? Just fucking Jesus. Alright.
I know, right? It took so long.
You press the spacebar.
Which thing were you pointing at?
I was trying to understand. Is this something we see for? Oops.
That's above.
We see
you.
from where we. Oh, okay.
That's higher elevation.
Okay. We're just gonna keep going along the left side here.
Okay, you will come to another part where it seems that an entire piece of the statue has been destroyed and a small explosion has occurred. You will see remnants of the past statue that was once here. A dwarf statue holding a stone bowl with the elvish symbols of peace and plenty.
She's looking at the explosion itself. I'm assuming that it signs a battle. That's what she's confirming.
No, actually.
Why does it appear that the dwarven statues are destroyed while the elven ones are intact?
Oh, was there another destroyed one?
Yes, over to the, entrance to the right.
Maybe something happened and the elves suddenly to war with the dwarves? Or the
Well, this doesn't look like
Why?
it was, done by... sorry, I have to think of the word Minnie would use. It don't look like it was done in battle.
Perhaps a falling out? Is that why that construct was screaming in Dwarvish to eradicate us?
Oh,
Oh,
that's interesting.
do elves do golem stuff?
I do not know.
Man, I never wish I could have known an elf better than right now. Come on, let's hop over.
Its commands. Remember, it reacted so violently to Dwarvish. Maybe it thrashed this place?
Maybe. I don't know. That thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't even know what it really was.
I mean, it's dead now.
True. But think about it. If one is given the sole purpose to fulfill the command is to eradicate anything that's short, stocky, bearded, and grumpy, yells at you in Dwarvish. I mean, these statues are beautiful. They resemble dwarves.
Okay, so it's racist like everything else down here.
Racist?
I mean, the
What do you mean?
Dwagar are racist against everybody. That thing, construct, whatever it
They
was,
are.
is racist against dwarves.
What's wrong with the Dwagar?
I didn't say anything was wrong with them. I just said they were racist.
They're
How do you know
racist
this?
fools. Hold it. You didn't get a concussion, did you?
No. I
He
mean, they
was
seemed like pretty
there.
okay people.
Pretty
They
okay.
gave me a big pickaxe. They gave me a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they were sending you off to die, more than likely.
Oh no, I don't do that.
Yes, we've noted.
All right, well, let's catch up with the others.
Fortunately.
Well, they went the other way.
Yes, they did.
We can go around.
How do you know that? We haven't gone up here yet to see if it connects. A bold assumption for you to make.
Oh, here's a clearing over here for you two. Little Flake could easily bound through this as well. You see this? Right here. If you go through here, you should be able to make it through without worrying about the rubble.
Little Flake will climb on top of the rock, and we'll jump over to the other side.
The lass has no care. Too nimble.
Yeah.
At this point, you will see your companions up here on the stairwell.
Oh, they're over there.
Black sun, blue moon.
Oh, what's this one?
That's the question.
So the elves and the Dwagar were holding hands. Interesting.
Oh,
So I guess they weren't always racist. That's good, at least.
Maybe their hatred is learned. But what is the third one? Or is it just two?
Ignore that.
Ignore that. There is no triplicate. There is no Triskelion. Please run away.
Okay. The party finally reunites
Excuse me.
as they continue on their way.
Ah!
All right.
Butterfly
in the
sky.
When you get to about here, make me a stonecutter's kit as you look at this.
Oh, I know this.
The two dwarves. Whew. Brain cell.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Oh shit! Hold on, Jax. Give me 2 seconds. Let me run through your backpack real quick. Plus level plus proficiency.
Damage.
I'm looking. Wait, does Moony still do stone cutting stuff, or did she drop that?
I don't. I do lots of stabbing now.
All right, you will see that
Aw.
you will see that the water flows freely throughout these pools. Glittering starlight emanating through the water as it does so. You will see as it drains and flows that there are pipes, pulleys, and aqueducts. A beautiful array of design. An entire water system, but to what purpose, who could say?
The symbol in the middle, the same as the one below? For right here? Where the giant moth is.
Okay, that's not a moth. What it is
yeah,
is an enormous map.
Is that a map?
Yes.
This water's all the trees.
Well, let's go over there.
Wait, and then where'd the water come from?
I'm gonna keep doing my perimeter. You guys let me know. I'll meet you there.
Very well.
She keeps going north.
If it's a map, we would need a better vantage point, so Coffee would be best to look at it.
Or we could just go up top. Look down.
Or you could go up there, yeah, I guess.
Yoink.
Fair.
I'm just gonna follow these pipes and these waterways to see where this glowy, sparkly, pretty water is coming from. Oh.
Okay, as you get to the top, you can see this fucking shit. A giant floating stone archway.
Oh no.
Held in place. And within its center, you will see a floating creature.
That ain't natural.
Okay. So do that. Those pillars aren't even touching.
The creature is floating, wrapped in moonlight. It seems to be asleep. And you will see this individual.
Mooney's gonna immediately size it up. Whatever it is.
You will see that.
Oh boy.
Well,
Are those
it looks
purple?
it looks like an elf.
Those are not purple.
Are those violet?
They are, in fact, violet.
Nice.
My god, he's hot.
Are his eyes open or closed?
Closed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's seepy.
Wait a minute.
I really don't like that. I rolled a 19 on a Marshall. This would be the same thing as she did with the golem. Does it look like it could just wreck her?
It looks unconscious, so you have no idea.
Okay.
It's just floating there.
Does he have any
I thought elves
weapons
didn't
on him?
sleep.
On his body?
None that you can see.
Yikes.
We'll make an Arcana.
That's the
Since
thing,
it's
right? I'm
all
not crazy. Elves don't sleep,
magic.
right?
Yes.
Holden, I think it's pretty obvious he's in some sort of, state.
Well
Hey,
then
Toot,
let's
you have no idea.
let's not wake the sleeping elf.
Where's
All
Copy?
right.
She should look at that. Mooney will direct Jax over to the balcony. Look around. See Coffee with Sky. Hey, go bark at her. Go on, tell her.
That must be one powerful apostate.
Alright, Jax will then open his mouth, and instead of a bark, he'll go, hiss, hiss.
You gotta do that louder if you're gonna get her attention.
Softly whispering hisses.
Let's not make a lot of noises.
Cool, we destroyed a whole golem just like, I don't know, 100 feet
Yeah.
away.
In a different room.
You're telling me
behind the
not to
door.
walk.
But whatever it is, we could probably handle it.
Alright, I can't move then.
Look, I ain't no magic thing, but it's pretty obvious it's gonna take magic to wake that up. I'm pretty sure I could take a shit right below him and he won't wake up.
Kapheira, as you have flown up above the map, make me a survival check or an investigation check. Your choice.
I hate that. None of those.
You
are
got
good.
this.
By the power of Columbo, don't suck. That is a bitch and a half. Yeah, no.
Boldrum. Used to the dwarvish styles of map, you may do the same roll but with advantage.
All right. Ooh, 21.
The dichotomy of man.
The dichotomy of dwarf.
Here is what you see. Let me know when you're loaded.
Celebrating.
No, it's Corvanus.
No, this is Patrick!
No, this is Boldrum.
People keep calling me a crusty crab.
Man.
I can feel my brain cells dying.
Load.
Okay,
Same.
is everyone loaded?
Yep.
Locked and loaded.
All right.
Over here.
You will see a map that looks like it encompasses the ice flows, except it is underground. You will see one side bears an elvish dominion, the other a dwarvish dominion, combining into the center for a shared city. And on it you see written in elvish and dwarvish, City of Noda.
Everyone come over here. I have a discovery.
Not allowed to move. I was told to be
No,
quiet.
I'm gonna keep looking at that elf thing in case it moves. But you let
All
me
right.
know.
Coffee. So, he expounds. This over here appears to be an elven dominion underground, while on the other side there's a dwarven dominion. In the center is the city of Noda, which we saw down in Zyrakost, if you recall. So this must be where that hidden city was.
Moony eyes the central Dias, I think, right?
Deus.
Deus! Is it emanating color? Magic, essentially.
It is not, but it is glowing. A soft blue light.
She intentionally does not. Ooh, I have a little fake selected. Does not step on that. But we'll move a little bit closer and continue to look at Elf Boy.
Alright, as Boldrum starts to copy the map down, he will begin to notice something quite familiar. Something that he thinks he's seen before. The lines of separation on the map seem very similar to that of Zyrakost. Leading you to believe that it has a similar system of travel between the points. Perhaps the trams and the underroad goes further, connecting all of the cities together.
I knew it. Now, Coffee, you see here. I think that the tram system that goes below Zyrakost also goes beneath here as well. I believe the underroad spans all of the dwarven cities. Perhaps we could use it to get to the mausoleum.
Hey, Coffee.
Yes.
Moon is just pointing at the floating elf man.
Oh dear. Perhaps it is best to let sleeping ones lie.
What's his clothing like, Arcadum?
His clothing is that of a dated appearance. Illustrious and beautiful, but certainly dated. In a style that you haven't seen before.
She's never seen an elf before. So, does it look expensive to old Moony Black?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess he was. I'm guessing he was somebody important. What do you make of that weird arch thing?
Magic, clearly. Question is it sealed? Prison? Something
It
more?
looks like it's just sleeping coffee.
It seems weird to have a prison here. This whole place is talking about peace and money.
And at that point, Cool will fall to the ground, his body convulsing uncontrollably. You will see that the hand on his chest begins to glow brightly.
Moony will reach down and slap him in the face.
Power starts to emanate through his body and his eyes. A flash.
Supposed to be quiet.
A flash of orange light will dance across his eyes. And then Cool will open them. A well of strength awakened within him. Cool. You feel
Knuckles just pinned it.
You feel stronger. You feel like you could do anything. But you also feel a strange sorrow emanating through this room. You see flashes of orange. And that is all.
Hey, you okay?
Cole, are you okay?
Oh no,
Sleeping.
he's going mood
If
mad.
he's here, I'm allowed to move.
What?
You just had a seizure.
Yeah.
Wait,
it was
are you
great.
going mood mad?
No.
Wrong flavor.
Feel better. Feel stronger.
Many will point to the black hand on his man nipple. It's darker than before.
Can't talk about his nipples like that.
What happened?
I don't know, but I like it.
Be wary of hunger, especially that one.
Says this.
What are you talking about?
Eating is good for you.
That laughter is usually associated with magics. Temper yourself. That's all I ask.
I don't understand what you're trying to say, Coffee.
Yeah, what's that got to do with being hungry?
The hunger for power is dangerous.
I'm not chasing it. It is being
given to you.
Bestowed upon me.
Because that got darker. And based off of how devout you and your family are, I can only imagine a handful of things might have occurred. Regardless, we've gotten stronger through unusual needs. Be careful. And if anything weird happens, maybe we can help.
I mean, if it has to deal with my mark, then obviously I'm being more empowered by the Black Hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your grandfather made you stronger?
I mean, he's not my relative. I don't think. Pretty sure he's not.
I mean, if it was Zul's father hands and it's your grandfather hands, so... Or Zul's son, it makes sense.
Okay. Well, whatever. No, something's going on. Something's happening. And I'm pretty sure it's a good thing.
Good. Well, if it gets weird or burning, say something. The unusual burning, not the you fireball burning. Okay?
Sure.
Hey, is your black hand tell you anything about this elf guy?
I trust Zul. I trust whatever happened to Cool will be fine.
I look at the elf.
And I looked at him, and he looked at me. He's just
I give you advantage.
It's just a floating elf.
I'm more interested in the floating pillars, to be honest.
I mean, that is weird. But, I mean, maybe if we step in the glowing blue circle, he'll talk to us.
Yeah, what is this?
I thought you were gonna, investigate. But sure, we could just do stuff.
I would prefer us.
I mean,
Are
we
there
definitely
any
should investigate.
writings around it?
Maybe I can go take a bath in that water.
I mean,
Cool asked if I wanted to drink it earlier.
I don't think that was cool, Holdan.
It's Starlight.
Oh, wait, it was Boldrum, yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything written around this, Arcadum?
There is no visible text written around it, although there is the symbol of both the dark sun and the moon.
Oh.
Well, we could try stepping on it.
Let
Well,
me do it.
What if we need like a dwarf and an elf? If it has that sun, and the moon is the elf, and the sun is the dwarf, what if you need a?
I mean, we have an elf right there.
I'm gonna do a circle. Who's gonna go to
Or maybe because there's two and it needs to be one. Do dwelfs exist? Is that a thing?
Alright, you see water flowing and swirling in a circular fashion.
I don't think I've met a dwelf.
Stares at the stonework. Similar check to what I did with the statue to see if it was blown up. How this is pieced apart. Was this through mortal hands, or is this through something else?
You don't see any visible battle damage like catapults or anything like that. Whatever happened to it is probably the thing that's holding it in place, all floating and stuff.
She'll meander back around. Well, I definitely don't think it's a prison or anything.
I mean, it doesn't have bars.
I think he's... Oh, did you just walk across that, too?
No, he was on your
dog.
No,
he was already
dragging him around.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was just too lazy to move prior.
I think there's some sort of magic that was keeping him here, probably waiting for... She'll shrug. Some sort of event. He's clearly from the past.
I would not blow the
Maybe
horn.
that's the pickle tickle.
That's
Coffee.
No, that's just an elf.
really rude.
Coffee.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you think that horn can actually do something here?
Yeah,
I
stand
think
in the
it
center and blow
fits.
the horn.
May we attempt to wake the elf with the horn?
I think this is, she'll point at the archway. Does Moony know anything about portals?
You got against elves.
Think about this. Look, you know how I was saying that there's probably some sort of path to, like, where the elves were? I think that's it right there.
Wait.
Didn't Boldrum say before we're already on the elf side?
This is the elven side.
This is clearly some sort of middle ground.
I think they had ways of transporting between each other, but this was the elven side.
You
that
seen
raises
any
another
houses,
question. Why are
buddy?
the Dwagar above this one and not the dwarf one?
There ain't no living spaces we walk through. This is the middle ground.
More like maybe a door.
That. She'll point at the arch. That's the door.
Yes, the door to get to the city of Noda. He points on the map that he drew.
Hey, do you think it's similar to the demon portal that we came across at the back at the our adventuring days together as what was her name? Something about a vanguard.
Moony will immediately flatten her ears at the mention of a demon portal. You think that's a demon portal?
I mean, it's a portal.
When did we see a portal?
if it is a portal, I mean, I don't know.
It changes.
It has a lot of magic.
It looks really pretty, though.
I think it's an elf portal. Give it all the starlight.
Hold on. Let me see if I can clean something off of it. Because if it's similar to
I'm all for waking him up. I want to talk to him. I think it's going to be interesting.
I think we need to wake him up.
Let me take a quick look at the structure
over there. Her eyes are closed.
I mean, I ain't no hurry. That's just what I think we should do.
I'm just looking. And Tuka's going to make an Arcana check on the massive structure, using the reference from the what was it, Alamantis something mage.
Oh, you're
the
talking
blood
about
mage.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I broke that portal.
Yeah.
Bad things happened to you when I did that, so I stopped breaking it.
Arcadum, would you like?
What are you trying to discern exactly?
It's because he's trying to see if it's similar to the portal that we've encountered at Salavantis, the blood mage there.
Black Frost
Black
demon
Frost.
portal.
Oh, yeah.
So essentially just a portal.
It is similar in design. You can see the same accentuated stonework and the same elvish decorative God, what was it called? There's a certain word for it. Esoteric presence within the stonework. But you don't think they're exactly the same. D20 plus 3 coffee. Coffee will feel a warm, reassuring presence from her holy symbol.
Oh. This is
unfortunately not guidance. Good father, please.
What is it, Took?
This is definitely similar to the portal that we've encountered, the demon portal. Of course, I don't see demonic presence here, but
it is likely a way forward.
Except, I have a feeling that if somehow some demonic force managed to, I don't know, intercept this thing, maybe the elves' minds were corrupted by demons, and maybe they started destroying these dwarven statues and just
Nah.
No, I can't
All
say for
that
certain.
all that demon filth was really only out there in the original garden. None of it made it past that door. I actually think those demons just, in the last, 6 months just got here.
I am certain any demon that attempted to enter here was eliminated by those giant constructs.
I think if we weren't here, it would have gotten worse, and I think that's why them dwarves sent us here. I also think I bet they knew about this elf, but they didn't say anything because, secrets.
Well, they might not have if they got stopped by the big construct thing.
There ain't no way they don't know about that elf up there.
I don't think anyone knows about that elf up there, Moony.
I'm still wondering why the Dwagar are over here on the elf side and not on the dwarf side.
I bet your Dwagar leader knew about this elf, Boldrum.
All right, I'll be sure.
On that one.
Okay, I'll take you up on that bet, Moony, and I will ask Deep Thane Hailstone if he knows about this points elf.
If I'm right, I get your kip.
No.
Well, then no deal unless you got something you could offer me.
Dicks through his pockets.
Coffee, what'd your rock say?
Rude.
Well, you were talking to your rock. What did it say?
Don't talk to my rock.
I've definitely seen you talk to a rock before.
I've talked to the rocks. I talked to these stones. I talked to the earth.
Okay. Well, what did the earth say?
There's a warm, reassuring presence trying to surmise more.
Well...
I don't know.
Maybe he's saying it's okay to blow the horn and talk to this thing.
Cool. If you were asleep for a very long time, would you like to be awoken by a horn?
I mean, we could try yelling at him.
Please don't. I would find it very jarring and upsetting. If the individual is in perhaps a magical sleep, perhaps either we should dispel the magic, or perhaps there's something else to do.
What if the horn dispels the magic?
Also a possibility. But again, perhaps we should see if the horn is reacting to this area first.
Okay.
Okay, Boldrum, what's the horn doing?
The horn?
He.
He pulls out the hammer horn and inspects it.
Oh, is it time?
Nothing is happening.
It looks normal, brother.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious somebody needs to step in there. I will be happy to do it, but I ain't all that good at talking to, fancy people.
Boldrum, just stand in the center and blow the horn. We're wasting time.
I mean, you are
Fine.
a dwarf.
Coffee, are you in alignment with this opinion?
Oh, I'm excited.
I gave you my word I would ask first.
Not in alignment with this. I'm trying to get additional information. I have not been given additional information.
From
What if
who?
he doesn't give you additional information?
Did you not understand what I said?
There was a warm presence.
A warm, reassuring presence. Yeah, you asked me
Yes.
if it was a good idea to wake it or not. That's a yes or no question.
Yep.
Coffee?
So, where's the confusion?
Looks like a trap. Feels like a trap. It's probably a trap.
You asked God and he said it's okay. Like, what? What do you... Okay, then don't believe Ezekiel.
I'm more inclined to believe Ezekiel than most of the other deities.
Coffee.
Are we good to blow the horn or not, Coffee?
It seems like there's a crisis of faith happening on the other side of the circle.
Don't want to blow the horn.
Well, I mean, you could just step in there and say, oh, okay. She looks at the elf. What happens when he walks in there?
I mean, I'm looking at Coffee standing here being like, so? May I proceed?
I'm not the one with the bloody horn.
The horn doesn't
Very
have
well.
any blood on it. We haven't hit anyone with it.
Hey, Duke, what do you think is going to happen?
I gave her my word I would ask her first before making a reckless decision.
Oh, that's fine, but she said it was a bloody horn, but we haven't hit anyone with it.
I think it might activate
I'm
the
just
structure.
going to see if they respond with just a gentle discussion instead of jarring someone rudely awake.
I bet it's going to be like a big old, either a blue or a purple light. This whole place is like blue and purple.
How high off the ground is this individual?
I have a question.
Yeah?
So
I hold space bar.
Is there a some sort of magical presence that's connecting the circle here to this gate, or even the
Yes.
person? Ooh.
Everything here is connected.
Mm-hmm.
A part of some greater system. The elf is approximately 60 feet off the ground.
Goody.
Does Boldrum step into the center?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he walked in there to talk to Coffee.
Okay.
Moony immediately snapped her eyes to the elf to watch.
The dais will begin to glow.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
doing
happening,
something.
Duke? Come on, look.
I think this will work, Coffee.
Let her go try to talk to it first, if that's what she wants to do.
If she thinks it's safe to try so, let her.
I mean, it's
There she
technically
goes.
more dangerous to get close to something sleeping and wake it.
I agree,
Probably.
brother.
Gonna get too close.
She seems
We
pretty
could
stubborn
probably
right now,
activate
though.
it.
Go ahead, Coffee.
Do you think?
He activated it. She's observing him closer. So he's not so...
He continues to float, wrapped in moonlight.
No, go on, Boldrum.
Well, is he doing anything?
I'm waiting for Coffee.
Oh.
Here to be. If I do this,
What?
I have to ritual cast it. These guys are so patient. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ritual cast it.
You really don't need to.
When he squints and looks up, is she casting magic on it? What's happening?
I don't know, I can't see from this angle.
Do the ritual casting, then if it gets startled and starts yelling in Elvish, I could at least reassure it and not have him get pissy. But to keep them in the loop, I would update the others that he appears to be still sleeping despite Boldrum walking in the thingamabob.
Duke, I'm so excited. I never talked to an elf before.
This is
So you're
interesting.
You're casting a spell before we continue, Coffee?
I'm going to be doing comprehend languages in
Oh.
case the man is startled and begins yelling.
Okay, let's wait 10 more minutes then.
All right.
I would like
Yes.
to. So, stepped in the middle, nothing happened, still bathed in moonlight, still sleeping. Great.
Well, the glow was brighter when he stepped in the middle. It's not like nothing
Really?
happened. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So, glowing intensified.
Let me check if Moody can survive 10 minutes of not looking at the mood. Oh.
Little Flake, get her.
No, wait.
She'll go to tackle
Copy,
you and
stop.
cover your eyes.
Actually, Little Flake is her own lady now, but will also cover Moody's
Oh. Oh, thank you. Oh man, this is hard. This is one of the hardest thing I ever did was not looking at that moon. Oh, I hate I gotta wait more. She'll actually dismount Jax and go over here and stare at the water. Oh, the moon's reflection in the water too. Dang it! There's nowhere I can be.
I understand that it is difficult. Please bear.
You're casting stuff. You can't talk to me.
Hey, Moody.
Cool. I need a distraction.
All right, how about this? I bet you I can fall asleep quicker than you can.
Oh, that's a good one. She'll sit down immediately.
So, Coffee,
starts
what are you
counting
casting? Tell me, what are you casting?
Comprehend languages.
Okay.
Cast. Oh God. Help.
Hey, Took. Do you think that starlight water has special alchemical properties?
What?
It does.
Isn't it just water?
No, it's definitely
No, it's
not
all
just
sparkly.
water.
Don't you see it?
Isn't that because of the light on the ceiling?
No.
That's just a moon up there. These are sparkles.
Can we focus on one thing at a time,
You
please?
cast.
We have 10
comprehend-
minutes.
You cast comprehend language. What do you do?
Yes. I will probably go up and try to speak in Elvish and be like, hello.
It doesn't let you speak in other languages. It only lets you understand.
Hey! So, speak friend and enter then, dwarf.
All right. I pull up the hammer horn.
Okay.
Everything sucks.
And I blow it.
Okay.
We wake up from her snooze. Oh, did I win? Oh, what's happening?
Blew it.
Nothing happens
Really.
except ringing ears.
Wow.
I put it away.
Hey, that was a good game. Cool. I like that one. Good one. Mooney will eye the circle cautiously. So you said it was glowing brighter. Can you actually describe what's happening? Like what color, like that type of stuff?
Just blue. Soft blue light.
Okay.
Well,
She'll
the dwarf
smack
didn't
her
do
mouth
it.
some more. Look, y'all been talking about like sigils and moon water and
I could just shout at him.
I mean,
Already
don't
tried
shout
that.
at him. It's obviously magical.
What is this, Arcadum?
What is what?
This stone
Little button.
thing.
A small stone dais.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go up and look at it.
It's pretty clear to me there's some sort of, like, on. You gotta figure out how to, make it go.
Any writings or divots or anything that I could connect? Like maybe something sits inside of it?
There's energy definitely inside of it, but it is closed.
Okay.
What if Moony stood in the circle?
Nothing looks like it like I insert something into it to activate or anything.
Not as far as you can see.
Well, why don't you try saying like hello or, something like that? There's dwarvish stuff all around here. Maybe that'll do something.
Well, I can try. I shout up to the elven man. Hello there, friend!
In what language?
Dwarven.
Okay, continue.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Does not seem to respond, no.
Well,
What if Moony stands in the circle?
I mean, I'd be happy to, but why don't you say what'd you say that city name was? Maybe you should ask for like entrance. Remember, you had to get one of those little badges for that other place we were in. You probably need to establish who you are.
I don't know if you can even hear us, but I can try.
Like your what was that word? Not secretary. You didn't like that word. Ambassador. That was it. Why don't you say you're an ambassador from I can't remember that name. The Dwargar city we just came from.
He slowly blinks. Uh-huh.
Well, go on in.
All right. He shouts up at the elf. I am Deep Thane Adherent, Boldrum Blackstone of Sullivan in Demon's Deep. True son of Lord Astaroth, reclaimer of the past. Who are you?
Oh, that was a good speech. I like that one.
Nothing seems to happen.
It's not working, buddy.
Well, shoot.
What if you look at this moon while you say it?
I don't think saying other things will work.
Yeah, I think we gotta do something with all that water.
Well, does anybody speak Elvish? Maybe he does speak Dwarvish.
No,
Nope.
I cannot.
Look, there's a lot of moon stuff going on around here.
What's that other fancy language you know, Coffee? The one from the that city y'all built up for a little bit? Like Giles or something?
Oh, Lord
I'm
Todd,
sorry,
he
I
was
did.
very handsome.
I'm sorry, okay.
Yes.
Is the place that you were referring to in Galayan? Is the language you are inquiring about?
Yeah, try that language.
I humbly doubt Galayan will wake him.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try.
Were you gonna say something?
Do not know if Galayan will be sufficient.
Well, you could just say hi. Kind of like how Boldrum just did it.
Konnichiwa, nemote iru hito.
Nothing happens.
Good
You
try.
are my friend.
I mean, we could try dispelling the moonlight around him.
No. That's the opposite way of what we're trying to do. Come on, let's figure out.
I think Moony should stand in it
Oh,
and look at the moon.
she'll rush up and then stop right at the edge of it. I would really like to feel the moon.
Like, the moon does stuff to you, but like if you're standing in the circle and it does it to you, maybe it'll do it to the circle.
I mean, aren't orcs technically elves?
Oh,
Not trying to be racist, but
Took, wait, where'd Took go? I was just telling Took.
I'm expecting the water.
Oh. She'll squat down like she's gonna hop in. Oh, I want to do it. Can I do it? What you guys think?
Go ahead.
Took,
Picks are in.
you
Go.
will see that the water is radiated with something, a magic that permeates through it.
Is there a check that I can make to discern what type of magic it is?
Sure. Arcana.
Hell yeah.
Divination.
Divination. Interesting. Can Took... Well, I guess it's just magic, right? There's no point in using the alchemist kit.
Say again?
I'm just saying, since it's magic, there's no point in using the alchemist kit. So, Tuka's gonna go back to the party.
Wait. I got an idea.
Hey,
When he had hopped in, you know, like how you do with like a pool, she just full dove in and lands right in the center perfectly. Gymnastic dismount.
is this some sort of
Guys, I think Taz was checked out when Cape asked that question.
There's energy flowing in it, but nothing
no,
that's discernible.
I know. Does it seem like it's something that the key that we got from the golem would fit?
No.
Okay. Or does it seem like it would hold liquid?
I mean, yeah. The indent.
What is it, Took?
Well, I noticed that the water is has magical properties in it. Specifically, one that is a type of divination magic to it.
Mm-hmm.
So would
Right.
it be possible that it's part of some mechanism for this place?
Perhaps. I mean,
Maybe.
it's running through aqueducts. There was those pots that had runes of peace and plenty on it.
Oh, and what did you guys find out about it?
Drink the
Takes a
water.
step back.
Did anything happen to Moony when she stepped in Arcadum?
As you step in, Moony, the blue light will begin to burn bright.
Oh!
Moony's body begins to shake. Her head tilts back and her mouth opens wide. Moonlight emanates downward, and the eyes of the elf open. Through Moony, words are spoken. What is the answer to reckless avarice?
What's that last word mean?
Greed.
Greed, brother.
Oh.
This is Moony speaking, right?
Mm-hmm. So it'd be actually like, what is the answer to reckless avarice?
Okay. I was about to ask, did it sound like the elf coming out of Moony, or did it sound like Moony just saying, okay.
The answer is humility.
All right. There is a rumbling of stone in the center as this begins to climb up about 10 feet. And there you will see an ornate design of elf and dwarf shaking hands, and in the center you will see a keyhole.
There's the key, Took.
Ooh.
Go on.
All right then. To take
How'd you know
out
the
the key
answer?
and just insert
brother.
the key into it.
It was during our journey through the waste that it dawned upon me, as we approached fighting the engine.
All right, Took, you approach. What do you do?
I insert the key.
Okay, and then what?
Well, does Took know to turn it or anything
Just say you
like
turn
that?
the key. Just say you turn the key. Just say you turn the key. Just say you turn the key.
Okay, I'll turn the key.
As Took used the door before.
Not knowing what to do,
no.
pulls the key back out.
Okay.
No.
As you turn
put
the key,
in.
you will feel the key shudder and then is drawn inside. The stone begins to turn, and as it turns, begins to lower itself back once again. With that, the moonlight around the elf will slowly begin to unravel. And as it begins to unravel, you will see that it begins to blow outwards to the midst of the stone. A light begins to grow and grow until it encompasses the entire area, a shining light, and through it, a matrix of moonlight and magic coils and lights around. Spectral limbs of trees begin to grow outward from the center of the portal, depicting their many branches and their many connections, as the elf lands free of the moonlit prison. Let me know when you're loaded.
What was happening to Moony during all that? Was she still, like, head back and glowy?
She's free.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm in control again?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. She'll just stay
Whoa.
where she was and watches his descent.
Oh,
That's pretty nice.
so shiny now.
Is everyone loaded?
Loaded.
Yep, I'm in.
I'm in.
Look how cool that looks.
It looks
Yes.
so sick.
One moment. Everyone pause while I get a theme real quick.
Mhm.
I'm going to... I think.
Oh, the water is even more glowy now.
Indeed.
Probably from the giant glowing tree branches.
This is true.
No, not that. Oh, I could do this one. Now we're gonna. Awesome. All right. Hell yeah. Slowly, the energy begins to unravel from around the creature. The portal behind it, alight as spectral doors, and the creature lands before you. Its eyes open, and a radiant strength flows outward from it. Ancient robes covered in sigils of starlight dance outwards from it. Creature will fully open its eyes, and it will speak in a tongue that is like Elvish, but older. Stranger. Who stands before the Eldar? State thy name. Of cursed dwarf traitor I sense. Depict thy purpose.
Do I understand what he's saying?
Do you understand ancient Eldari Elvish?
No.
Then I guess you answered your question, didn't you? Moony, to fight this creature is certain death.
Okay.
What's he saying?
Coffee will understand that it is speaking. It is speaking Elvish, although she is still losing some words despite the magic. She gets the gist of it, though.
I'm afraid the others will not understand you.
One should not fear understanding. A simplistic solution. Creature will shift its fingers, and as it does so, starlight will irradiate those present, and it will repeat. State thy purpose.
Oh.
Everyone can understand it now.
Oh.
Well, go on, Boldrum. Tell them why we came here.
Very well. I step forward.
As you step forward, you can feel the ire of the elf.
Perhaps.
An anger. Go ahead.
Perhaps if you prefer not. This individual has led us through the area because it was overcome with corruption, perceived corruption. We noted that you were asleep and sought to understand who you are and what this place is. A small bit of enlightenment is what we seek.
To be enlightened by the stars is a noble thing. Why is one of the traitorous kin before me? Do you wish to be illuminated upon your death, dwarf?
Is his skin gray or blue, Arcadum?
It is like the color of moonlight, blue and gray, shimmering as it is observed.
Mooney's gonna waddle up. She actually feels a kinship to him.
I do not know what you mean by traitor, but I mean no offense. I am Deep Thane Adherent Boldrum Blackstone of Sullivan. And yes, I do serve Lord Astaroth. But we are here not to pillage or plunder, but to reclaim this place.
Reclaim? Your ignorance
lost.
Does you a disservice, for you stand before a servant of the Sovereign himself. I flow with the strength of the Eldar, and you will not reclaim that which is not yours. Our kin's truce and alliance was severed by your kin's traitorous actions. You come before me now as a thane. Laughable. But I will entreat.
Could you tell us Well, I'm sorry, I should introduce myself. My name's Moony Black. It's a pleasure to meet you. I ain't met anybody like you. Do you mind sharing your name?
The creature will look at Moony almost as if she is some kind of insect scuttling in the middle of his conversation, and will then shift its eyes back to Boldrum, and will say, Thane Blackstone, you address Eldar Son Sosalast, servant of the Sovereign. State your business.
While yes, we came here in ignorance, the place was long forgotten, abandoned, and only recently discovered by the dwarves of Sullivan. We mean no offense for our intrusion, but we wished only to rid this place of dangers, so that the people of Sullivan could make use of it and inhabit it once more. We were not aware that it was formerly belonging to your people.
Formerly? It still belongs to us. Your claims are the claims of a thief, and nothing more.
I must apologize for my ignorance.
Tell him about the demons, Boldrum.
Your apology is being reviewed. Sorry, that made me laugh too. That's such an elvish line. Sorry.
It is. It really is.
There was demons at the doorstep. There was maddened goblins in the streets. And yes, there was in fact great constructs that attempted to slay us on the spot.
You faced the Moon Silver Guardians and did not falter.
We have.
Impressive.
Moony nods vigorously.
It is good to know that at least some part of our alliance has survived, and that the techniques of metalworking given to you by my people are still in use.
Well, they were broken.
Indeed, your crafts are marvelous, and I stand in awe of them.
You stand in awe. Not very high. But still, praise is praise. So be it, Beardling. You have awakened me, and yet I sense not my people's song. Explain.
Oh, do we need to blow the horn again?
I suspect they haven't been here for a long while.
There was no elves in the city.
You should tell him what year it is, Boldrum.
There are no elves in the city. What do you mean?
No, sir.
The city...
Not here.
Yes.
They are at the surface.
Who is this individual that has not introduced themselves?
Well, go on, Coffee. Say hi.
Apologies.
Oh, she gets shy sometimes. This here's Kapheira Ventus. She's my sister in battle.
Also, hi, I'm Holdan.
And that there's Took.
Yes, I am Took.
And back there's
Noren tribe.
Like, and all the way back there, that's cool.
As comely as your names are, I am speaking to the Thane.
This here is Kapheira Ventus, a Winganasi from across the seas of Kalkatesh.
Ah,
She is a
a Kalkatesh.
follower. Yes. She is a cleric of Ezekine.
Stonefather, then.
Stone
Very well.
Father and Crystal Sovereign.
You are recognized, but you are not spoken to. Does this individual speak with you, or for you, Thane?
She speaks with me as an ally. And she is correct in that there are no elves in the city when we found it.
The date, Boldrum, tell him the date.
If Moony would like to elaborate that the current year is 1207, if it is of any importance to you.
Insight!
Sono Celeste.
Insight check now! Alright, Cool and Moony. Despite the creature's practice veneer, you will see a slight crack in its mask of stoic off-puttedness. It seems that this information has shook the Eldar. Say the date again, Thane.
1,207.
Too many centuries I have slept. Too long I lingered in the Sovereign's domain. But I have received no word, save for the nightmare of the betrayal. Wait.
Of what betrayal do you speak?
Why was I not woken then when the betrayal occurred? You'll start to see that the violet eyes begin to flash on the creature's face.
Let him think, Boldrum. Give him a second.
Hold on a second. I gotta think of raid. Thanks for the raid, Elite Encounters. Thanks, guys. I'll go back to what he was doing. You'll see that the Eldar starts to place his hand upon his head. No. Have the stars fallen?
Yes.
I mean, there was a
He says,
stag once.
puzzling. There is falling stars. We saw one recently, near a couple of months ago, and before that, maybe 6.
How long have I slept? My lord, speak. I can feel his presence faded from this realm. But there were contingencies in place. There were... The Eldar will start to kind of more speak to himself than the rest of you. Was not awoken. Cathedral should have contacted me. Servants. Why are the servants silent?
Space.
Cannot be. Well, then he starts to... You'll see he starts to cast a spell.
Moon just stands there and watches.
Arcana to identify?
Yeah.
Sure.
Glean what it's doing. For safety.
He is casting a 7th level spell.
Jesus.
Damn!
Which is Sovereign Sight.
Ooh.
It is a special. It is a religiously special. It is a specialist deity spell for those that serve Falael.
Powerful magic.
After a moment, you will see his demeanor has changed somewhat. Court of Scorn has fallen. My lord's presence gone. I have slept too long. Are you truly so ignorant you know not of the betrayal of your people? It would make sense. Such shame would not be recorded by those that committed it.
I am afraid to say I am ignorant of this betrayal. Only that the dwarves once prospered beneath all of Corvanus, but they have only 2 cities remaining, and that of Demon's Deep and Solivaren.
Then I shall explain it to you. I was there, not when the city was first built, but when the alliance was finally signed. I was a young scion then. I remember the prosperity. Lasted for hundreds of years. I was there when the dwarves built their great cities, and the astral dark was connected, and the underworld became a highway for them. Or I suppose an underway. I was there when the stars were seen. I was there when... And then you will see his eyes start to burn bright with violet light. And then finally, the violet light will leave his eyes. I was not there when the demons came. I was not there when... You'll see the face becomes contorted and scornful. I remember on my promotion to Eldar, the guardian of one of the gates, when your people betrayed us. They used our magic that we taught one another, that we learned together, to trap souls, to store them as great vats of mana. You and the dwarf calling himself the Stranger. I was there when our alliance was broken.
Stranger.
Yes, the Stranger. Foolish moniker. And yet, effective. Seemed to happen all at once. Traitorous dwarves, led by the Stranger, turned against us.
Took. A moment, please. Took, when we were in Zyrakost, on the tram, you found designs. Do you still have them?
Yeah.
Could you present them, please?
Sure.
These designs we found in the dwarven, or I believe dwarven city of Zyrakost. They spoke of harnessing energies of demons, trapping them, using them as mana batteries, one might say. Is this anything like what you speak of, Eldar Sonso?
The elf will look at the presented documents, and its brow will furrow. It seems that the traitorous actions of your people have only expounded upon themselves. These are far more advanced than those that we saw, than the evidence we used to prove the actions of the Stranger, of your people. How deeply have you fallen? He will start to flip through them. Demons are still alive. They still have souls. What you are doing is wrong. You will see his eyes start to flash once more, this time the different colors joining like a prismatic dance across his face. I slept
Elder
too long.
Sonso, Zyrakost has fallen to the demons. The only dwarves there are corrupted and fallen.
You will see a small twinge of sympathy dance across the elf's face. Zyrakost. It was to be the City of Lights. It was to open to the world. The great caldera. Oh my. See our ancestors' vision. broken so. You have brought me woe, Thane, but you have freed me from my prisonous slumber. And though your kind are traitor, I sense a need to redeem within you. I can feel your guilt. I see something else as well. The resolve to make what is wrong right again. Noble effort.
He nods.
I cannot forgive. I must not forgive the slight against the sovereign. The Thane for whom you speak, I cannot grant leave to reclaim this place, for it is not his, and our alliance is ended.
I understand, and I will deliver him this news.
Moony will shoulder Boldrum a little bit.
Ask for a conversation.
He raises an eyebrow. May there be talk, treaties between you, Eldar Sonso Celast, and Deep Thane Hailstone, so that the treaties and alliance may be made anew, for we have much in common against the demons.
Persuasion check.
I think can we use the, I look at Holdan.
We should use it.
Brother, can we use the story inspiration?
This one's important.
Well, I rolled a 10. Do we just want to use Bardic instead?
I'm saying go for it.
You rolled a 9.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
No.
Try again.
Oh no, you rolled a 10. That's a -1.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, go for it.
Well, I might roll
Come
worse,
on.
and I think a 19's enough. Coffee,
Come
can we use
on.
a inspiration?
Or would you prefer advantage?
Yeah, I'd love advantage, but you didn't say anything. Would you like to say something?
He's talking to you, Thane, not me.
All right.
I'm just here to polish up your words and make sure you don't make a fool of yourself. You
He's
have
saying
this.
to say something in character to give him advantage. You have to contribute to the conversation.
Well, Moony will gladly contribute because it was her idea in the first place.
Elder, I think, would you be willing to at least have a chat with the Deep Thane who Boldrum speaks for? I think there's a lot to catch up on.
Sorry, I can't help. She literally said what I was gonna say, so have fun.
Persuasion advantage then.
All right, one more.
This ant is whispering in my ear.
Ooh! The ant was not helpful.
And I'm angered that the ant is fucking speaking right now.
Coffee, can we have a mochi, please?
Can you remind us, Arcadum? Was there in-game effects when she used inspiration? Because I remember that happened before.
What do you mean?
Like, Coffee inspired, I think, one of the Deep Thane checks, and the Deep Thane, like...
No, we didn't.
Called him out on it. Did that happen? Am I making that up?
No. I wanted
to answer
assist with...
Go ahead.
Go on, sir.
No, go ahead.
I would love to help with the persuasion checks because I have a +11. But the thing of it is that she wasn't the one being spoken to. That's part of the reason why it's like I can nudge and encourage, but I can't really nudge and encourage if you're essentially saying the same thing that I was gonna say. So it's like, fuck, I can't help you. And then what she said, thumbs up.
To answer your question, Moony, when Bardic Inspiration is used, it is an actual effect that can be seen and interacted with. Some creatures might not care or even be able to really understand what it is. However, a politically trained creature is able to see when that shit's happening and knows when to shut it down. So
I feel like this guy is going to give a shit if we try to Bardic Inspiration. That's why I was asking those questions, guys.
probably political.
Well, do we want a story?
I wanted to offer advantage with,
Just say something. Just because she said that doesn't mean you can't say something else.
He literally shut me down from speaking because I'm not being spoken
He
to.
shut Moony down. He called her an insect. Give it a shot.
He didn't call you. He's looking at you like one, and I'm already worried for you.
There is something to be said for force of personality, and I also did recognize you as a priest.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot more than just shut you down. Like, for the fact that he knows who your god is and knows where you're from. I'm giving breadcrumbs. Use them.
Still over here staring at the whole thing of sovereign. I only know of 2 sovereigns. It's either one with the crystal flower or it's the one of the stars. Okay, stars, cool. Okay. But no, I'm not being addressed. So no.
As you wish.
Are we using the story? Are we using the story inspiration?
I don't know what to provide here. All I know
that's the
is
question,
that
is Shadow.
That's fine, Javi. We're
I mean,
past the
if you want
motion
to-
now. We're onto story inspiration.
Go for it, but
All right, thumbs
you
up, buddy.
can do worse.
We got a 13 and an 8. Let's see if we can do better.
Use it.
Survey says.
Come on,
yes,
baby!
Hey!
High fives all around. Good job, everybody.
High five.
Hell yeah.
Time to retire. We did our job.
Time to retire.
God damn. Well, all right.
Good roll, guys.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, talk to us, bitch.
All right. Well, with that, I need
Let's
to think
have
for a
tea.
second. I need to think for a second. That which is broken could be reforged, and my people are silent. So be it.
Boldrum nods. Thank
Mooney's
you.
a little giddy, but she tries to hide it at the acceptance.
I must make a request of you if that is the case.
Oh.
So be it.
My people are silent. I will require an escort to go before your Thane.
Oh, we can
Very
do that.
well. We will take you there, personally.
Did you have somebody else in mind, sir?
I did not. He will look at Moony again like a fucking insect.
She's trying really hard to not smile, but she obviously looks happy. Her eyes are dancing.
Well, we would be honored.
He does not look at this whatever the fuck this is talking to him right now. This spiky blueberry.
She wiggles her ears.
Oh god.
Gross.
Maintaining eye contact with Boldrum will say, very well. I accept your offer. One moment as I must gather my things.
Everybody get ready to go. We're
Moon will
returning
look
to
around again
Solavaran.
in awe. So is this an obviously open portal, like a gate, Arcadum?
It was until this happens.
Oh, he's turning it off. Okay, good.
He's shutting the door and
Okay, good.
hitting the alarm
Locking
on
it?
his car.
Grab the backpack from the other side.
I look at the passcode he inputs and
Oh wow.
867530. Oh, you're already good. Remember that. Remember that.
Get back in position. There we go. Wow. Mooney says out loud.
All right, and as he shuts the door, you will see that he watches himself in starlight, taking on a staff and robe. He also wears a crown denoting a partial pedigree, similar to the one worn by Falael in his iconography.
Mooney does not let out a low whistle. She also keeps that in, just like her glee.
Oh, he's like a king or something.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, come on, pup, let's go.
We will hop on Jax, completing the look of an unwashed barbarian orc.
Wow.
What? What?
Mm-hmm.
Party must be
Yeah,
gathered
join
before
us over
venturing
here so
forth.
we can
Party
go.
must be gathered before venturing forth.
Danny will
Please!
whisper to Jax.
I'm really glad I
Please
didn't drink
gather!
his water.
Okay, thank you.
I think he would have been really mad if I drank his water.
Probably.
Oh
Actually, we
man,
could just
imagine
ask
if
him
I
about
washed it
that.
into that one. No.
I would recommend that.
I don't want to be
you
smote on the
not
spot.
Stir his ire. That would be.
I mean, why would he get mad at just asking a question?
He's really powerful. Look at him. Oh,
Mooney looks away. She doesn't get caught staring at him.
Please do not stare at our honored guest.
Sure. Totally.
Yeah, don't stare at me.
And so, as the party makes their way through the moon well and back into the moon hold and through all of the various pieces of the satrapy,
How does he react as we walk through the...
I was just about to say,
Oh, sorry.
with a deep sorrow, the elf will gaze at the ruins and remnants of his once shining satrapy. He says little, observes much, and weeps none, maintaining a veneer, a visage of stoic grace, but there is a sorrow in his steps.
Where we fought the demon unicorns, are
Yeah.
there corpses there or did they disappear?
Their corpses are still there.
How does he react when he sees those in particular?
Sorrow.
Okay.
You will hear him whisper in Elvish, which I suppose would still be active from... I suppose the spell would still be active for Coffee. You will hear him whisper, "Not you two, my beautiful steeds. Somebody killed his unicorn collection. Those sons of bitches. Not my horses."
And you see one of their eyes mutilated.
Yeah, sure. Who did that? Fucking. Maybe don't open your inventory right there. Maybe.
I mean, he doesn't. Wait, yeah, he does that. Oh shit!
Firmly closed.
Took, please keep your pockets closed around this man.
Oh.
It's like he doesn't have that. Oh, yes, he does. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, you want to see these eyes I stole from your beloved pet?
Think he would cheer up with the eyes of his beloved pets?
And so the Eldar reacts, but unfortunately for him, Took holds spacebar and skips his entire dialogue tree. Well, I guess
After
he
the
doesn't care.
cutscene, Took is a pile of ash. Wait, how did that happen? He'd never know. He didn't listen to the cutscene.
I mastered Chim. I will now re-roll. Reload. Okay.
As we're walking, Eldar Celeste, was it? Might I inquire something?
Who speaks to me?
Cool Shadescar.
And you are?
A follower of the Black Hand.
Who?
Maybe you know him as Zyra?
Who?
He was the one that helped found Zyracost. I believe it's named after him.
Zyra was not the one who founded Zyracost.
And who did?
Pretty confusing name then.
Well, that answered the question that I was going to ask if he knew Zyra the hand.
Delve Zyracon is who found Zyracost. Was the dwarf who founded it.
I can't say that I've heard of that name.
Yes, well, you're welcome.
Oh, well, thank you.
/ block.
Right, so it's just around this corner.
Peace, please. I understand the grieving. But stabbing all the children isn't going to save you any peace.
Oh boy, here we are again.
Oh, shiny.
Let's see here. Would Moony have given any prep? I think Moony would have advised, so before we actually got in front of the thing,
Boldrum, you should tell him about what to expect. You know, about the Thane and the bodyguards he's got and all that. Tell him about the state of the city so he knows what he's walking into.
Boldrum gives a vacant and slow stare and blink at Moony and nods and says, Eldar Celeste, you should be aware that the Dwergar dwarves of Solivaren are a bit harder, firmer than the ones of Demon's Deep, or I don't know what the dwarves of Noda were like, but they are bigoted in their ways and believe only in the strength of Astaroth, the Dark Sun. I believe that negotiations will be challenging, but not impossible, given the strength of your former alliance.
That does not sound any different than the dwarves that I spoke with.
Good. Then things will be merry. He gives an exasperated sigh.
So they were always racist assholes. Good to know.
Keep saying this.
Moony's very excited, but she's trying really hard to look to wear her soldier persona.
All right. And so, you will ascend the steps towards the Hall of Whispers. Around you, or rather around, as the Eldar looks around, you can see that his steps begin to quicken, the sorrow leaving as he turns his attention to the task at hand. So, as you step up and towards a courier will go forth and will inform the Deep Thane that you have arrived. And as the Deep Thane approaches, the Eldar will look towards you, Boldrum, and will say, "Announce me."
He nods. He gives a Dwergar Sullivan salute with a fist to his chest and says, Deep Thane adherent Boldrum Blackstone reporting. I am here to announce the arrival of Eldar Sonso Salast of Noda and Chasmstone Satrapy, son of the Sovereign.
I sent you to bring me a satrapy. You return with an elf. So be it. Step aside, adherent. Come forth, Elfling. The Eldar will stride forward, and for a moment you will feel that the presence of both the Eldar and the Deep Thane, of equal capacity of their people, clash against one another. Their stares intense, their body language unyielding. And we will have to see the result of their discussion next time on Lords of Light.
No.
But what about extension, Arcadum?
Yeah, we got our 50 hours extension, right?
As I need to prepare for this conversation, as it has a lot of lore in it. I have to make sure it's...
Because we landed that nat 20, baby!
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Been a lot of that lately.
Glory's gonna be so proud!
The alternative was
thoroughly disappointed.
he either kills us or we just leave with nothing and have to report, hey, we kind of screwed up, guys. It was still occupied.
Yeah!
Man, we didn't get the rail gun from the construct. Big Sag.
No, instead we got an incredibly powerful Eldar.
To carry it for us. He has cool magics.
Eldar ally is better than that.
Is it though?
Yes.
He doesn't get to stay in our ally slot though.
Why not?
I mean, he
We don't
could.
get to keep him.
Oh wait, no, we don't get to do that. Little Flake's our ally slot.
We're his ally slot.
We are.
No, with that other campaign,
We joined
that.
his
We can't.
party.
No reruns.
That's one of my favorite
His
things. Like,
party.
congratulations, you've joined their party.
I mean,
No reruns.
Fighting him with certain death. We joined him.
That's
I
true.
get another ally slot at level 10, though.
Wow. That's great.
Maybe we just get level 10 immediately for bringing the Eldar back.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or we all get a level 11.
Alrighty, good game, everybody. Excellent session. I had a fantastic time.
I'm so excited we woke him up and he's very cool, Arcadum.
I'm glad you like him.
I very
He's,
much enjoy being talked to like an insect.
Who the fuck is talking to me?
It is very funny to me.
I'm just a little guy.
You're also a tiny little
chilling.
orc, so it's just...
I know. I think it's so funny because from my actual personal background, knowing how to negotiate, so Mooney's in this weird like, "Hey, Boldrum, you should say this."
Hey, you should compliment Sandwich, establish clear goals, and make sure that you make it to where it's you guys against the issue, not their fault. Yeah. Also, tell him he has a nice cock.
Tell him he's got a nice haircut.
yeah, compliment his haircut. All right, let's see if there's any fan art. I'm looking. I'm looking. I don't see one. All right. Thanks for playing. Or excuse me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for playing, players. I'll see you guys next time. Woohoo!
Bye bye.